Pretty much anything you can think of.
No on the straw.
You just never know.
They're really good. They're all right.
All right, y'all. Hey you guys, we are back with another vlog, and today I am packing up. It's actually the evening. It is 8 o'clock. That's a little late for me, child, but I am just now getting home for the evening. I've been running errands. I went and got my hair done yesterday. I went to get my lashes done today. Shout out to Vogue Lash Boutique. And I just got back from Home Goods, and so I'm about to start packing because I'm going to Louisiana tomorrow. I know I went to Louisiana like a week or so ago, but I am going this time to see my mom and hang out with her. I'm from North Louisiana. I was in South Louisiana last week. And then I also am trying to kind of kill two birds with one stone. Next week we'll be going to Gulf Shores, and so I was like, let me go ahead and try to kind of dual pack because I was dual shopping. I was getting things I would need, which I really didn't need anything for this trip, but I was trying to get stuff that I would need for Gulf Shores because I want to be more prepared for that one. I don't care. I'm just going back to my hometown tomorrow, but I am going to be packing up tonight. I pretty much started my packing, but it's just those little odds and ends. My friend, my best friend, she has a dance studio back home, and so she has her dance recital. I make sure that I go attend every year. I don't know if I missed one yet, but I try to make sure I go home every year to be able to attend her dance recital. She did just open a second location in the Cedar Hill area of Dallas, so if you are looking to get dance lessons or put someone in dance lessons, check out Carolyn's Dance Land. Shameless plug for my girl. But let's get into it. I'm about to pack. I am right now in my content room. So if you guys watched a few videos back, I was starting on a room and creating, it was really just a space for me because Gianni had upstairs with the toys and everything, and in the living room, you know, I don't like to always have to, I'm a presentation freak, so whenever I finish laying on the couch, I have to fold the blanket up. I have to make it presentable in case somebody pops up, or in case, well, don't pop up, child, but in case somebody has to come. Like today, I had to have something done while I wasn't here, so I had to give the person a code to get in, blah blah blah. So you just never know what's gonna happen, what's gonna pop off that somebody has to enter your home, and so I like to always be presentable, but I don't want to always have to be so uptight too. So I had an office space in the front, and I said, let me change it to just my little area where I can drink my coffee, watch a little TV. And also when I'm doing my pictures, if you follow me on Instagram, Tiff_the_teacher, you'll see that most of my pictures are done in front of my fireplace in the living room, and which is cool. I mean, but because it's normally clean there, but I wanted to kind of change the scenery and give it a different backdrop here and there. So I was creating a content room / just a room that was for me just to relax in, and I actually made tons of progress. I actually got it done, but just never vlogged about it. However, now I am needing to redo some things because, as you know, I'm a teacher, so now the school is let out. I was in a rush to get out. Let me tell y'all, I was not gonna be caught slipping that last day, so I was like, everything that was mine, packing it up, bring it home, sit in here, pack it up, bring it home, and sit in here every day. So I've kind of turned this into a storage space, and I got to get some of this stuff out of here. I actually want to condense down to having one box, so if I ever change campuses, I'm not shying, baby. I'm looking. So wherever I go, I want to have one box. I want one box with me. So therefore, when I go, I pack that one box, and when I leave, I just have that one box, and it can stay in my trunk for all I care for the whole summer, or it can just go into a corner or closet in my home. But all of this, I got the wagon. I just got too much, and so I want to condense that down. This was also kind of supposed to dub as a little play space for Gianni. But Gianni has upstairs. He has his bedroom, which he never goes in because he still wants to get in my bed. He goes in his bedroom and play, but it's not, I feel like, why am I making him an additional space between the bedroom, his bedroom, the play area, or just like I don't know what they call them, a den. We just got a family room or whatever it is upstairs. Between those two spaces, why should I make an additional space for him? So he ain't gonna try to hear that, but I'm exiting out. This ain't no playroom, baby. So I've got to figure this out and sort some things out because I want my space back. I got it right, but I was working, so I never got to really film in here. I never really got to do any pictures in here, content. So I'm working on getting back to that space that it was, a nice clean space, so that I can do what it's intended for and just come in here and chill. Because right now I can't even have a cup of coffee in here. Like, it's that crazy in here. It's a lot of stuff. But one thing that I've been looking for, the one thing that I really need in here is some seating. This is a chair that my mom got me probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and so it was in the guest room upstairs. We have a pretty big guest room, and so it fit in there. It was perfect in the corner, and I kind of liked it there more. But when I got this, when I created this space, I didn't have any seating, and so I was like, well, nobody really is in the guest room other than football season, so when people are coming to visit. So let me move this down here. Well, I kind of stopped my hunt for furniture in here. Like, well, really a sofa, a love seat, or 2 chairs. I think I like the concept of having the chairs more so, just so the floor can remain open when we have guests. If they need to do an air mattress in here, if they need additional space for whatever reason, I think I want to leave it like that. I don't know. I'm just going to see what I end up deciding. But for now, the chair has been working. I like the space with the chair in here. I think if I put a sofa of some sort, it will be really tight in here. So I like the idea of just the chairs. But I got to get some of this cleaned out before I make a choice on that. And I was looking for one other thing, which was a mirror. Now, I like a mirror that I just purchased today out of Home Goods. It is huge, you guys. I will show it to you once I get this room straightened up, but not just yet. But the mirror is huge. I'm not sure if I want it in here or if I want to find somewhere in the house for it to go. I'm not sure, because it is a beautiful mirror. But I can't think of somewhere in the house that I could put it and that it would be fitting. So it may end up in here, but it's a very good mirror for me to do full body looks in if I want to just see myself, or if I wanted to record in the mirror. Like, it's a nice mirror. It's a very nice mirror. And I actually was not even looking for myself. I was looking to get something for Justin Stilo, baby. He was looking for a computer chair. Tune into his videos. He's been decorating too. And from there, I saw a chair that I know he had been looking for. And I was like, I sent him the pictures, and then he was saying he might want it. So I was like, well, let me go back. I can go grab it. And if you don't like it when you see, we can return it. So child, I get there, and then we just start checking it out, and the quality is not as good as what I thought it was on when I got up close to it in person. So child, we're not doing cheap quality. We don't pay for cheap quality. If they have something that's $20, $30 more, that's better quality, let's go ahead and go the $20, $30 route. Because you want something that is timeless, or something that you will at least get your wear and tear out of, instead of stuff that just doesn't last and you have to replace it every few months. So while in there doing that, I doubled back and looked at a mirror that I saw, and I was like, and Justin, of course, is like, get it, I like it. And I'm just like, oh, don't hype me up. But you hyped me up, and I bought the mirror. So I was struggling, but I got it in this house. It is huge. It is 78 inches, and it's 33 inches wide. I'm sorry, I had to lean up. 33 inches wide and 78 inches tall. I'm thinking I might get it mounted on the wall. I have to really decide. It's just, when y'all see what I'm talking about as far as like the space and how I'm going to go about it, I don't know. So we're just going to wait it out and see, and I'll make that decision later. But let's get to fixing this room up, because I've been talking long enough and I have not done one thing to this room. So let's get moving, y'all. So we're about to call it a night in here, because I have to finish packing my bag. But before I do, I wanted to show y'all this mirror I got. I'm not sure about the placement. I am going to either mount it, or I'm not sure if I want to even leave it here, because I may end up putting it somewhere else in the house. But all those bags over there are empty, and that's some of my teaching stuff, y'all. So I kind of got to figure that out. That's Gianni's new suitcase, so I'm packing his stuff too for Gold Shores. But I wanted to replace those, so we took some more recent pictures, and so I'm replacing those. But y'all, it's tight in here. I have to get this out of here, but I want to put it in this closet over here. So I got to do a bunch of reorganizing and stuff, but I just wanted to show y'all the mirror, because I'm calling it a night in here. I need to finish packing my bag, take a bath, and go to bed. And tomorrow I'll be going to my nail appointment at 9. And then I'll be getting on the road. So I wanted to go ahead and wrap this part up. I did not think I was necessarily making this a travel vlog, but hey, it's a travel vlog now. So see y'all tomorrow. Your girl is about to finish packing and get ready for bed. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right, you guys, I am already off to a crazy start. I had my nail appointment this morning and I was supposed to get on the road right after, but I realized I left my camera, I left my retainers, stuff that I needed, and I actually can't even find my retainers. So maybe taking a trip to the dentist. I grabbed some food before I came by the house to get this stuff, but it is 11:03. My goal was to get on the road by 11, so let's hit it. We about to head to Louisiana. Let's go. So I have made it to my destination in Louisiana at my mom's house. Unfortunately, I did not think about the lighting, so I did not bring my ring lights. And so my lighting one may be a little bad when I'm recording here, but I'm about to get comfortable, relax for a little while, and then I think I want to eat crawfish today. And so I'll probably bring you guys with me. But I'm tired from that drive, y'all. It was about 5 hours. I did make one stop, but it wasn't too bad. So I'm about to rest for a little while, and then I'll pick you guys back up whenever I get to moving around. But for now, y'all have a good evening. So we are back. It is day 2, and I'm getting up, getting dressed, putting on my clothes. A little bit of beat face because you never know who you're running to. But we're gonna get out and get some lunch. Yesterday was real chill. I wanted to go to this crawfish place, but they were closed, and so hopefully I can take you guys there with me today. I think I'm gonna wrap it up today so that I can do a part 2 of the trip. But yeah, let's get out and get our day started. So we decided to stop by Target. This is my mom. And we're doing just a little bit of shopping just to see what they got. So maybe when we leave here, we'll get some food. But for now, I want some stuff for our upcoming trip to the beach. And I've been wanting a bucket hat like this. Hold on. But I really want the crochet one. I don't know if I want this straw one. No on the straw. Hard pass. All right, let's see what we can find. You guys, so we are about to go into Silman's, which is a candy store, and they do wholesale. It's a wholesale store. They sell chips. Let me turn this air down. They sell chips, they sell pretty much anything you can think of, drinks, everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in here and grab some goodies and stock up on some stuff that I don't typically get when I'm back in Houston. Okay. Hi. All right, how you doing? Oh, do I want the little bags or the big ones? I think I want the big ones. I normally get the caramel suckers. But I'm gonna make my own fruit roll-ups. So we are back in the car. We were able to get us some goodies, and we got some chips, some dome lids. What else did we get? Some M&M's, some gummy, the little SpongeBob Krabby Patty gummies. Like, I love those, so I was able to get a bag of those. And just some other odds and ends I'll show y'all later on. But let me finish hitting these streets with my mama, and we'll check back in with y'all.
Bye.
So we're trying out some of our goodies. That is the little Krabby Patty. I don't know what I think they call gummy burgers. But
why do they have the double pack though?
They don't. But there's the little, you get buns. I ate my top bun, but you get bun, lettuce, I'm guessing mustard, mustard ketchup, and a bottom, unless that red is supposed to be the patty, child. But it's so good. I'm gonna have to tap into my self-control so I don't eat them all. But I just wanted to show y'all before I ate them what they look like.
They're really good. They're all right.
All right. All right, y'all. So we just left Claudette's in Sterlington, Louisiana. So I got my crawfish fix. I am good and full, you guys. I'm about to bust. I had crawfish. We had shrimp, crab legs, mushrooms, potatoes, corn. So I'm gonna sleep well tonight. But now we are headed to look at houses. One of the things that I do for motivation all the time, I frequently look at houses. I love architecture, I love just homes in general, and so I'm always looking at houses. But one thing about being from Louisiana, you recognize the characteristics of an Acadian style house. And so most of the houses in Louisiana are Acadian style, and they just come with a lot of charm. They have a lot of beauty to them. And so we are gonna ride through an up-and-coming neighborhood here in Northeast Louisiana, and we're just gonna get some views because I think that one day I eventually will retire back to a Louisiana home, move back to a Louisiana home. You just never know. Ty is coaching in Opelousas now, so you just never know. But I do love the style of home, so I just want to show y'all some of those. So let's check them out. Alright, you guys, so we are back and we are winding down from our day. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this vlog up, but I'll see you next time. So stay tuned. Make sure that you're looking out for the next one. We do have another trip coming up. I am going to vlog some more while I'm here in Louisiana. So please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out. But I thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.